What's up, guys? Today is Stress Awareness Day, and obviously, there's a lot of reason to be stressed after the horrible, horrible bombings that happened here in Boston. But in general, there's a lot of reason to try to control that stress. I have an article pulled up here, the top 10, effects that stress can have on your health. One of them being that it actually fuels cancer cells. It helps cancer cells survive against anti-cancer drugs. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation says that when experiencing stress, an anti-cancer drug administered to mice was less effective at killing cancer cells. So that's one thing. The other reason stress is really bad for you is it actually shrinks the brain. It reduces the gray matter in regions tied to emotion and physiological functions. Another study shows that it prematurely ages kids. So any kids that have been bullied or have been exposed to a lot of violence actually age faster. They have shorter telomeres, which is a sign that they are actually aging faster. It can affect your offspring's genes. So studies have shown that from generation to generation, the effect of stress can actually transfer to your offspring. It's commonly known that stress actually spurs depressive symptoms and depressive-like behaviors. It can increase the risk of chronic disease. That's pretty clear. I always think, I'm not one that likes to go to the doctor because I feel like once you know what you have, you start machinating in your head and like getting stressed out about it, and that just amplifies everything. So again, it increases the risk of chronic disease. It raises your stroke risk. It does a real number on your heart. It says here the feelings of anxiousness and being stressed is linked with a 27% higher risk of heart attack, which is the same as the effect of smoking 5 cigarettes a day. So just another reason to control your stress. It actually makes colds worse. So if you always suspect that stress is making you sick, you might be on something. Stress has an impact on your immune system, which basically your body produces more cortisol, which can then wreak havoc on your body's inflammatory processes and thus make you sicker. And last but not least, it says that it can affect cancer outcomes. People that were less stressed were actually more receptive to cancer treatment and recovered faster, according to a study. So at the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. So in general, reduce the stress, try not to worry. I know that message is tough right now, and the fact that there's a terrorist on the loose in the city doesn't, I think, put anybody at ease. But do what you can, pray, and try to be peaceful, and try not to stress out as much as possible.